In this video, we're going to talk about the stock market and different apps that you can use to navigate the stock market, such as Robinhood, Fidelity, and TD Ameritrade. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Let's get into the video. What is the stock market? Well, the stock market is a place where individual investors, i.e., retail investors, and the big boys or the institutional investors come together to buy and sell shares of different companies. It would behoove you to learn who some of these big boys are, these institutional investors. I've taken the liberty of, just jotting down a few or just showing you one of these different websites so you can see who they are, what their names are, and then you can do your due diligence and see exactly what they're doing. I'll give you an example of something that the retail investors did. They actually bought shares of Hertz that the institutional investors bought and bid the prices of. That's kind of what they were saying to the retail investors. But you got to arm yourself with different books so you can have some of the information that they're privy to. And no, I'm not dumb money, but that's what they refer to retail investors as. Let's look at some of the platforms that we can use to combat some of their advantages. This is TD Ameritrade. And some of the pros on this platform is going to be the charts, the news feeds, the actual customer service by phone you can get, and the fact that they are SIPC insured. Some of the cons: it's not so user-friendly for first-timers. And I'll show you some of these examples later on as compared to some of the other platforms that you'll use. Some of these charts may be a little bit much for first-timers. They don't understand Bollinger Bands or moving averages and whatnot. Right now, we're looking at the option chain for Beyond Meat on the TD Ameritrade platform. And you'll notice some of the spreads. You got your vertical, your diagonal, your straddles, your strangles. That's a bit much for a first timer. What a first timer needs to look at is nothing more than covered stock or covered calls. That's the one that I would recommend on the TD Ameritrade platform. Anything else is just too much information for first timers. And right now I am choosing one of the weekly option prices for the covered calls. Again, I'm referring to it as a covered call, but on the TD Ameritrade platform, it is going to be listed under covered stock. See, and this is in the order editor section. What I'm doing now is I'm setting the number of contracts that I'm going to sell to 1. And one thing that you want to make sure of is you do not want to just accept a market order, because if you do, they will not give you the price that's most favorable to you. So you definitely want to set limit orders when you're getting in on these option contracts. And I am not going to go through with this trade, but you see it's just regurgitating back to me what I've actually done. Let's look at the Fidelity platform. much cleaner platform. Some of the pros are the market news, the actual customer service by phone. They are SIPC insured, and overall, as I've said before, it is a clean platform. Some of the cons: when buying and selling funds or stocks on this platform, the funds may not be readily available as opposed to something else such as Robinhood. It usually takes about 3 days to clear, but you will have your funds, don't worry. Right now I'm looking at, this is actually my watch list. I do more so long-term investing on this platform. We're looking at the S&P right now. Something that I think is especially wonderful about this platform is you're going to have all these different options up underneath the stock. You're going to be able to look at the holdings. If you have something such as the ETFs, you want to know the top holdings of the ETF, versus another platform where you would have to exit the platform to look at the top 10 holdings or however many holdings are within that ETF. You can actually view that right here on this platform. That's why I thoroughly enjoy the Fidelity platform. It's very clean. And as you can see, the trading, the actual section where you go in and you do the trading, where you sell your shares, where it be covered calls, cash secure puts, and whatnot. It looks a little different, but the concept is actually the same. Right now we're looking at the option chain. Very clean, very clean. Next, we're going to take a look at the Robinhood platform. Now, this platform has got to be the most user-friendly. Again, that's one of the pros. It's user-friendly. It does have news feeds. It is also SIPC insured. And the biggest thing that I guess would be more advantageous for new users would be the immediate availability of funds. The cons: no customer service by phone. And then there are also one or two other things that we really don't have time to get into right now, but I can address later on different videos. But overall, this is a great platform for first-time users. Right now, you see that I am selling a covered call for the Beyond Meat stock. Same thing you saw me try to sell on the TD Ameritrade platform. Once again, the concept is the same. The way that you would get there via these platforms is going to be a little different. All right, that concludes this video. If you have found anything of value, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Give us a thumbs up, and we will see you on the next video. Take care till next time.